Hey everyone, I'm Madison, and today I'm going to be teaching you about chain pulling art or string pulling art. This project could be adapted to many different grade levels, but today I chose to focus on grade 2 with CP 2.8. So the materials that you will need for this project are string, some scissors to cut your string into your pieces, some little containers to mix your paint with the water, different colors of paint that you want to use for your project, some water to mix with it, and then you'll also need paper. So I bought paint paper, but as long as it's a thicker type of paper, that will work too. This project can teach the kids lots of different things, such as color mixing, fine motor skills, and just learning new techniques to make art. The next thing that you need to do is add some water to your paint in your containers to give it a very thin consistency. Next, you need to cut some string so that they're a little bit longer than the page of paper that you are going to be working with. The next thing that you're going to do is you're going to put your string into your mixture of paint and water, and you're going to cover almost all of the string but leaving yourself a tail at the end so that you can still hold it. After that, you're going to take your string out and you're going to place it onto your paper and make a little squiggle type design. And you're going to let it sit there for a couple of seconds, and then you're going to take your end that you've left yourself and you're going to gently pull it off. You can then repeat the process using different colors or the same color until you're happy with the final product. One thing that I learned while doing this is that the length of the string really affects the outcome of your artwork. So with the blue one here, I used a pretty short piece of string that was shorter than the length of the paper. The pink one was just a little bit longer than the paper, and the purple one was probably around twice the length of the paper. Another thing that you can teach the kids about is the amount of paint that they put on the string actually does make a difference on the outcome. So the pink one had quite a bit of paint on the string, but the two blue ones had not near as much, so they're quite a bit lighter, where the pink is quite a bit darker. The other thing is the actual placement of the string on the paper. It depends on how many times you make squiggles with your string initially. So with the blue ones, I just made really faint ones, and that's why they look quite a bit different than the pink and the purple ones, where I made tons of littler squiggles back and forth. So there's tons of different things that you can do with these pieces that you've created. So you could leave them just as is and have them look like this, or you can make them into a background for something else. You could add different mediums on them to make more details or add something else onto it. So depending where you want to take this project with your students, it could take anywhere from about a half an hour to an hour. It also depends on what age level you choose to do, because it will be difficult for the little ones to put the string into the ink and put it onto the paper. But for the older ones, it might not be so tricky, so you really have to figure out based on your class.